Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I got a message from Richard, and Richard has a question about advertising on a video game fan site. Did you know that at one point, which I love this question, and it's something I haven't talked much about on the channel here, did you know that at one point that I had a website that had like 2.5 million new posts per month in our forums? It was the largest ultimate bulletin board in the world. And in fact, this is back before we had cloud computing and everything. And UBB, Ultimate Bulletin Board, they were made for single machines, single web servers. And we ended up putting this across, I think, 7 servers. And so we had like, we had 3 front-end web servers going to a couple of database servers, and we had, I don't remember the whole setup, but it was enormous to be able to handle this kind of thing. And we actually reworked the UBB code to be able to span across multiple computers. And this was just not done before, but we did it. And now that's back in the days when we were doing stuff that violated the terms of service of some video games, and we don't do that kind of stuff anymore. In fact, I sold those forums. And, you know, so, Anyway, so Richard asks here, he says he's contemplating about making a fan site to a game that is due out later this year. He's wondering if Google or a game publisher would frown on monetizing the game fan site. The publisher has a fan site kit available, and I did ask them, but I did not get much questions answered. Or many questions. My questions answered is what he said. I added the wrong word. Let's see. So he's using their Fansite kit. Basically, I would be making some money. Granted, not much, and you're right, it's not going to be much, off of the game developer's IP content, even though I would have an original blog about the game and some mod content that he would develop himself. So he's a modder. Okay, here's how it works. So the AdSense can be put on any website, whether it be a blog or forums or Fansite or even in videos. And the AdSense is just Google's version of, you know, how you can serve ads on your site and get paid for it. Now, whether or not the game company frowns upon it doesn't matter. And the reason it doesn't matter is because it's your site. Now, most of them understand that sites need to support themselves and don't have an issue with it. A few video game companies do have requirements that if you see ads that are directly in violation of their terms of service, like let's say that you have a game that people in third-party resellers are selling gold for the game, the currency for the game, and you have ads popping up for those resellers, that you're required to block those. Okay, so not all game companies have that, but some do, and so you may have to do that, but beyond that, not really. You know, the only thing that they would frown upon is if you're actually supporting these terms of service violating or ALUA violating services. Then that would be a different story. But just talking about it, like me talking about it here, let's just say that I mentioned the word MapleStory or World of Warcraft or EVE Online or whatever. By just, you know, any association with that, they don't like it, but there's nothing they can do about it. The only thing they can do is to stop doing business with us, and, you know, but that's just not really how it works. And so, anyway, you should be good to go. And if you're making mods for this game, I'd be really interested to hear what game this is that's coming out that you can make some mods for. And I did look at your YouTube channel. You have some interesting stuff about modding on there. And, you know, so give it a shot. Get the site up. Let me know the site. I'll take a look at it once it's up. Don't show it to me until it's done. Until you have content on there to see, something for me to be excited about. And I'm not excited about some fancy looking template. I'm excited when I see actual content that's of value to me about the game or whatever. And so don't show it to me until you got that up and running. And I'd be interested to hear what this game is. I want to check it out. Richard, thank you for the message. And in fact, any of you can send me a message in YouTube. Just shoot me a message in YouTube. I do try and read all of them. Some of them actually make it into videos. And since we're talking about games, check out my gameplay channel. There's a link in the description, and you can see me cuss a bunch and other things as I kill other people and they kill me and that kind of stuff. And I talk about all kinds of things while I'm playing, but I get heavily distracted. That's your warning. Links in the description. Check it out. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.